In the last session, we discussed about the dividing the polynomials and the remainder theorem. Again, what the remainder theorem says here: if you are dividing the polynomial with the linear polynomial, which is x minus a, and the remainder is always in the form of p of a. This is the remainder theorem states here. That means, without doing the actual division, you can find the remainder of the given polynomial by using the remainder theorem. So here, if you want to find, let us consider one example given here: x square plus 1 divided by x minus 1. If you want to find the remainder of this one, according to the remainder theorem, what will be the remainder? Which is nothing but p of a is the remainder. In this case, what is the a value here? If you compare these two, what is the a value here? 1. So, what will be the remainder? Which is nothing but the p of 1 is the remainder. So, if p of 1 is the remainder, just according to the remainder theorem, you can substitute in place of x1 to the dividend so that you will get the remainder. So, here substitute here. What is the divisor? Which is x squared plus 1. If you substitute in place of x1, you are getting which is 2. This is like this you can find the remainder. Let us take one more example to find the remainder by using the remainder theorem. Here, let us consider here x squared plus 2x plus 1. If you want to divide this polynomial with x plus 1, without doing the actual division, how do you find it? Now here, you have to see here x minus a, here x plus 1 is there. What will be the remainder? P of a. If the divisor is in the form of x minus a, you can see that the remainder is p of a. But here, the divisor is not in the form of x minus a. You can write this one as x minus of minus 1. Because you know that minus into minus is plus. So now you can compare it here. Here x minus a is there, here x minus of minus 1 is there. So what is the a value here? Which is minus 1. So what you are getting here, the remainder which is p of minus 1. So in place of x, you need to substitute here minus 1. So substitute here, what you will get? Minus 1 whole square plus 2 into minus 1 plus 1. What is the minus 1 whole square? Which is minus 1 plus 2 plus 1. You are getting the remainder which is 0. Like that, you can find, if you are dividing two polynomials, if you want to find the remainder, you can find like this, or otherwise, you can find the divisor of the 0 of the divisor. Here, consider the same example here. If you want to divide here, x squared plus 2x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. If you want to find the remainder, what we need to do, just you need to find the 0 of the divisor. How do you find the 0 of the divisor? We already discussed before exercises. If you want to find the 0 of the polynomial, how do you find? Just you need to equate this value to 0, or otherwise, which value you need to keep it here so that you are getting the result as 0. In any of the ways you can find it. The easier way is nothing but just equate this polynomial to 0. If you are equating this polynomial to 0, what you are getting? X value you are getting as minus 1. Now, you know the 0 of the divisor, just put this minus 1 in this one. So, what you will get here? Minus 1 whole square plus 2 into minus 1 plus 1. You will get the same answer before what we have done. Like that you can find if you want to find the remainder. Let us consider one more example here. Consider x square plus 4 divided by x plus 1. If you want to find the remainder, what is the first step? You need to find the 0 of the divisor. That means if you want to find the 0 of the divisor, you need to equate this polynomial to 0. Let us equate this one. You are getting the x value as minus 1. Just substitute minus 1 to the dividend. What you will get here? Minus 1 whole square plus 4. You are getting the result as 5. This is the remainder. Again, consider one more example before going to the exercise. Consider one more example. Let us consider x squared plus 3x plus 5. If you are dividing this polynomial with x plus 1. So, what is the first step? You need to find the 0 of the divisor. If you want to find the 0 of the divisor, equate the polynomial to 0 so that you will get the value of x, which is minus 1. Just substitute this minus 1 in the dividend. If you are substituting minus 1, what you will get here? Minus 1 whole square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 5. This is 1 minus 3 plus 5, which is 6 minus 3. You are getting the remainder as 3. Like that, you can find the remainder if you have given two polynomials without without doing the actual division. Now see the next exercise. Based on the remainder theorem, you need to find the remainder without doing the actual division. So the next text is the first question. Exercise 2.3. In that the first question, what the given polynomial here? They have given the polynomial which is here x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Now here in that the first question they have given x plus 1. Here so many questions, so many polynomials are given here. They said that if you are dividing this polynomial with this polynomial, what will be the remainder? What the question asked here? If you are dividing this polynomial with this polynomial, what will be the remainder? You need to find by using the remainder theorem without doing the actual division. So here, if you want to divide these two polynomials with the remainder theorem, first you need to find the divisor of this one. So write it here, the zero of the divisor, the zero of the polynomial of divisor. What is the divisor? X plus 1 is, what will be the zero of the polynomial of the divisor, which is nothing but x plus 1 is equal to 0. You are getting the x value as minus 1. Now write it here, replace x by minus 1 in the dividend. If you are replacing minus 1 in the dividend, what you will get? Just in place of x, substitute minus 1. What you will get here? Minus 1 whole square plus 3 into minus 1 whole square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. Now solve this one. What you will get? Minus 1 whole cube. That means you need to multiply minus 1 3 times. So you know that minus 1 into minus 1 which is 1. 1 into minus 1 which is minus 1. So write it here minus 1. And after that minus 1 whole square which is 1. 3 into 1 which is 3. Similarly here minus 3 plus 1. Here you know that 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So you are getting the remainder as 0 without doing the actual division. Now see the second question here. X minus 1 by 2. This question is your homework. You can do it in the same way. The homework in the first question, second way. Now let's see the third one in that. They have given the polynomial x. Here, the third question what they have given here, they have given here, you need to divide these two polynomials without doing the actual division. So what is the first step? You need to find the zero of the polynomial of the divisor. So here what is the divisor in this case? Which is x. Right? So you can write what is the divisor of x. If you want to find the divisor of the x, you need to equate this value to 0. So let us equate this value to 0. So you are getting the x value as 0. Now replace x by 0 in the divider. Now in place of x put 0. So what you get here? 0 cube plus 3 into 0 square plus 3 into 0 plus 1. You know that all these will become 0. So what will be the remainder? Which is 1. Now see the next question. They have given x plus pi. The fourth question is that they have given x plus pi. If you want to divide this polynomial with the x plus pi, what will be the remainder? Similarly here, first you need to find the zero of the polynomial of the divisor. What is the divisor in this case? Which is x plus pi. If you want to find the divisor, you need to equate that polynomial to 0. So just equate it, x plus pi is equal to 0. Then what is the value of x? Which is minus pi. If you take plus pi to the side, it will become minus pi. Now what we need to do? Just you need to replace x by minus pi. So write it here. If you replace that one, what you get here? Minus pi whole cube plus 3 into minus pi whole square plus 3 into pi plus 1. So what will be the remainder here? Minus pi cube plus 3 pi square plus 3 pi plus 1. This is the remainder if you are dividing these two polynomials. Now see the last one. They have given 5 plus 2x. that what is the last one they have given 5 plus 2x. If you are dividing this polynomial with this polynomial, what will be the remainder? What is the first step? You need to find the 0 of the polynomial of the divisor. In this case, what is the divisor? 5 plus 2x. So write here 5 plus 2x. Just equate that polynomial to 0. So what is it here? 5 plus 2x is equal to 0. In this case, you need to find the value of the x. So here 2x is equal to, if you take plus 5 to that side, it will become minus 5. Now what is the value of x? Minus 5. Since we are multiplying, if you take to that side, it will become division, you will get minus 5 by 2. Now in place of x, what we need to give? Minus 5 by 2. So write it here. Replace x by minus 5 by 2. If you are keeping minus 5 by 2, what you will get here? Check it just here. Minus 5 by 2 whole cube plus 3 into minus 5 by 2 whole square plus 3 into 5 by 2 plus 1. Just you need to solve this one. How do you solve? Just solve it here. Minus 5 by 2 whole cube is nothing but you need to multiply 5 by 2 3 times. You know that 5 into 5 is 25. 25 5 is 125. You will get here 125 by what is the value of 2 cube? 2 into 2 which is 4. 4 2s are 8. So you will get here 8. You will get minus symbol. You know that minus into minus is plus. Plus into minus is minus. So what is the value of 5 by 2 whole square, which is nothing but 25 by 4. So you will get here 3 into 25 by 4. And after that here, what you will get here? Minus 5 by 2. So here minus 15. You know that plus into minus is minus. 3 into 5 is 15. So you will get here minus 15 by 2 plus 1. Now you need to solve that one. So what you will get here, which is 125 by 8 plus 3 into 25 by 4, and after that plus into minus is minus. 3 into 5 is 15 by 2 plus 1. Now here you can observe that what you will get here, minus 125 by 8 plus what is the value? 25 into 3, which is nothing but 75. So write it here 75 by 4 minus 15 by 2 plus 1. Now you can take the LCM, and after solving this one you will get the answer. Now see the next question, which is the second question. So if you have given any polynomial, just you need to find the divisor of the 0 of the divisor of the polynomial. Just equate the value to the given polynomial so that you will get the remainder. Now see the second question. Here find the remainder. Just they have given the polynomial. What they have given? The given polynomial is x cube minus px square plus 6x minus p. And what they have given here is divided by the polynomial which is x minus p. If you are dividing this polynomial with x minus p, what will be the remainder? You need to find by using the remainder theorem. If you want to find by using the remainder theorem, what is the first step? You need to find the 0 of the divisor. So write it here. The 0 of the polynomial of divisor. What is the divisor in this case? Which is x minus p is, if you want to find the divisor, just equate to that to 0. So what is the value of xp? Just replace that value of x in the dividend. So replace x by p. What you will get in place of x, if you keep p, what you will get? P cube minus p into p square plus 6 into p minus p. Just in place of x, we have kept here p. So what you will get here? P cube minus p into p square, which is nothing but p cube, and after that 6p minus p. You know that p cube will get cancelled. You will get here 6p minus p, which is nothing but 5p. This is the problem. Now here, see the third question. This third question, you can do it as an homework. I will explain how to solve this question. Here, what is the third question given here? Find the remainder when 2x square minus Does it exactly divide the polynomial? State the reason. This is the question they have given. They asked to divide these two polynomials and they asked whether it divides exactly or not. What is meant by divides exactly is nothing but if you are getting the remainder as 0, we can say that this polynomial divides this polynomial exactly, otherwise it is not. That means you need to find the remainder as 0. If it is 0, we can say that it divides exactly, otherwise it is not. Now, you need to find the remainder by using the remainder theorem. If you want to find the remainder, what is the first step? You need to find the 0 of the divisor. If you want to find the 0 of the polynomial of the divisor, consider 2x minus 3. You know that it is the divisor. Equate this to 0. From this, you need to find the value of x. You know that the value of x is 3 by 2. Now, just substitute 3 by 2 in this equation. So, what you get? 2 into 3 by 2 whole square minus 3 into 3 by 2 plus 5. If you solve this one, you will get some answer. If you are getting 0, you can say that it divides exactly. But if you are getting the remainder not 0, you can say that it does not divide exactly. This is our question homework. Now see the fourth question. Here what is the given polynomial here? Nine x cube minus 3x square plus x minus 5, and by which you need to divide? You need to divide with x minus 2 by 3. Similarly here, just calculation you have to do it here. The same method, this one also you can do it as a homework. What it says here, if you are dividing this polynomial with this polynomial, what will be the remainder? If you want to find the remainder, you need to find the 0 of the divisor. So write it here, the 0 of the polynomial of divisor. In this case, what is the divisor? Which is x minus 2 by 3. If you want to find the 0 of the divisor, you need to equate this to 0. From that, you can calculate the value of x. You are getting x value as 2 by 3. Now, what is the step? Just replace that one with 2 by 3. So, replace x by 2 by 3. What you will get if you are replacing x by 2 by 3? You will get here 9 into 2 by 3 whole cube minus 3 into 2 by 3 whole square, and after that plus 2 by 3 minus 5. So here what you get here, 9 into, what is the value of 2 cube, which is 8, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, and after that what is the value of 3 cube, 3 is 9, 9 is 27. So you get here minus 3 into, what is the value of 2 square, which is 4, 3 square, which is 9, plus 2 by 3 minus 5. So here you can observe that here 9 ones, 9 threes will get cancelled. Right, 9 threes are 27. What is the result here? 8 by 3. Minus here you can see here 3 ones are, 3 threes are, will get cancelled. You will get 4 by 3. And after that, what is the remaining left out? 2 by 3 minus 5. Now you need to solve this one. How do you solve? Just you need to take the LCM of these numbers. If you take the LCM of these numbers, what you will get here? You will get here, what is the LCM of all these numbers, which is 3. And since the 3 is there, you can write the numerators as it is 8 minus 4 plus 2. And after that, here the denominator is not 3. You have to make the denominator as 3. Which number you need to multiply? You have to multiply with 3. You know that 1 into 3 is 3. Since we are multiplying here, you need to multiply to the numerator. So what you get here? Minus 15. Now you can solve it. What you will get here? 8 minus 4, which is 4. 4 plus 2, which is 6. So, or otherwise you can add the positive numbers and you can add the negative numbers. What you will get? 8 plus 2, which is 10. And after that 15 minus 4, which is nothing but 19 by 3. What is the value of 10 minus 19, which is 9? For the bigger number, minus symbol is there. Keep it minus by 3. So, you are getting the answer, which is minus 3. So, how do you solve? If you want to divide the two polynomials, just you need to find the 0 of the polynomial of the divisor so that you can find the value of x. After finding the value of x, replace that x in the dividend so that we can find the remainder. by using the remainder theorem. From this session is completed. In the next session we are going to solve the remaining problems of this exercise.